Two dull, misguided movies are on area screens this week.
Both dull and misguided. Here to review the rhythm section and Gretel and Hansel, film critic Chuck Kaplinski. Did we take your job away from it? I wrote
the introduction, so it's on me. You know, as I get older, if you waste my time, that just puts me in a mood. I don't have much time left. So.
And yet you keep coming back here.
Well, you know, I'm helping you guys.
Thank you very much. We appreciate that.
Let's start with the Blake Lively flick, the rhythm section.
Blake Lively, you know, some movies are cursed from the beginning, and this was one of those. This movie started, and a week after they started shooting, she broke her hand.
Oh, I read that.
Remember that? And then they had to stop, and it's very expensive to stop a film of this size and then get everyone back together. So this thing was cursed from the start. They should have just stopped. The rhythm section is based on a novel, and her character is named Stephanie Blake, and there are 4 novels surrounding this character. This is the first one. She plays a woman whose family was killed on an airplane explosion. She comes to find out that this was, in fact, a terrorist act, and she sets out then to track down the people who did this. And there you see Jude Law. He's the best part of this film. He's an MI6 agent who she gets in contact with, and he decides to train her. And the training sequences, that half hour really is quite good. And then he sends her out to track these people down. Really, she's kind of a guinea pig because he knows she's not ready for this, but he sends her out just the same. And that's one of the interesting things about the movie. One of the few interesting things is that she's not ready. So the action sequences don't come off as you think they will. She's really a babe in the woods here, and she's learning as she goes. Problem with this film, though, is it takes forever to get going. This type of movie needs to move from the very first frame to the last. And the interesting thing is that the 2 producers of this film are also in charge of the James Bond films. So I think the whole thinking was, with 4 books about this character already done, they were going to maybe get another franchise going. It's not going to happen. This has had the worst opening, the worst weekend opening in the history of Hollywood.
Wow.
A film opening on more than 3,000 screens. This had the worst opening ever. I think it averaged somewhere in the neighborhood of about $15,000 per screen.
Oh, wow. My.
It was dead on.
So we're not going to have 4 of these.
It ain't going to happen. No. It ain't going to happen.
That's a bad record to have.
It's a very bad record. We have Gretel and Hansel, which seems like they've done that backward, but it's hard to even say that direction.
There's a reason they did that backwards, and it's a good reason. Again, though, this one has a hard time getting going. The whole focus of the Gretel and Hansel is obviously then Gretel.
Sure.
And the interesting thing about this movie is that it focuses on the relationship between Gretel and the witch, which we know they are eventually going to meet after poor Hansel and Gretel are thrown out into the woods to fend for themselves because their parents can't fend for them, can't take care of them. There's a relationship that forms between the witch and Gretel, and you can get the sense that the witch is grooming her, trying to get her to take her place, trying to have her question things the way she has. And if you notice from these clips, you'll see it's an incredibly dark film. I mean, the lighting here is almost non-existent at times, and that does a good job as far as creating a genuinely creepy atmosphere, but sometimes it's too dark and very muddled. There you see the witch right there. Oh, she's bad news.
She looks lovely.
She is just great. And oh yeah, there she is with her table just buckling under the weight of all the food that she has to offer them. Hansel has no problem chowing down. Gretel has some questions about where this food comes from, and believe me, you do not want the answer to that question.
Not Papa John's.
No, not at all, yeah. Again, this had some good ideas, but I ended up checking my email, seeing what was going on Facebook. I and only one other person were in the theater. It was really, really dull.
All right, well, let's talk about some good movies. One, you're giving one away on your Facebook page.
Go to Facebook, Real Talk with Chuck and Pam. We're going to be giving away Midway, a movie that Pam and I were both surprised with when it came out. Great war film, great tribute to World War II veterans. And I think most importantly, Oscars are Sunday. And I don't know if you remember this, but Pam and I had a bet last year. She lost.
Yeah,
she
the
had
fried
to eat
Oreos.
Yeah,
I do.
So tune in next week to see what she's going to have to eat this time.
We're planning on winning.
She's going to lose again.
All right.
Good luck, Pam.
We'll find out. If you want more details on how you can win that movie from Chuck and Pam, check out the Real Talk with Chuck and Pam Facebook page. You see it there on your screen, and we'll have more details on these reviews at CILiving.tv.